Hello students, this is Mr. Sims, and we have a Module 3 review sheet for Math 7 for the upcoming test. So we'll go through each individual problem, and then you make the corrections as you go along. So anytime you got an answer that is not the same as what I've got, then you're going to need to make the corrections. So starting off here, which equation can be used to determine how much the electrician is charged per hour? So if you remember this format, we talked about how there's always a number that goes with the x. Okay, usually you have this additional amount is equal to a total. All right, so the total is the 320. So we have equals 320. So we start there. Right? So we work x dollars per hour for a 5-hour job. So that means the 5 goes with the x, and then the $70 is your additional amount. The answer is A. Number 2, solving for x. Here's x. Line down the equal sign. Subtract 2.6 from both sides. You get 0.5x equals 3.2. Divide both sides by 0.5, and you get 6.4. Number 3, what is the value of x? So we have two sides of a triangle. We have an x and an x. We have a 4.4. So we have 2 x's plus the 4.4, and we set that equal to the perimeter, which is 15.6. So yeah, I'm just going to go through the steps of solving the equation. You should be subtracting the 4.4 first. 2x equals, looks like 11.2. Divide by 2. Divide by 2. X equals, choice A, 5.6. All right, moving on to page number 2 and problem number 4. And this video might be longer than what videos you're used to watching. So, all right, this one is lined down. You know, if, as a matter of fact, I'll just give you the answer to this one because I really just did 2 of them in a row. So I feel like at this point, that's pretty smooth sailing for most of you. So let's go to number 5. Number 5, Katie, so this one is, what is the cost of each sweater? So this is another one of those where you have a total amount, 160, 4 sweaters, so 4, and we're going to let x equal sweater. Forgot about that part. We want a cost of a sweater, so there's 4 sweaters plus a $20 skirt, so 4x plus 20. Okay. Subtract 20 from both sides. 4x equals 140. Divide 4. And x would equal 35. Okay, I know I went pretty fast through that, but I mean, it's really just a repeat of problems we've done. All right. What is the radius in centimeters of a circle whose diameter is 18 centimeters? I don't mind drawing pictures for each one of these. So the diameter is the one that goes all the way across, 18. The radius is halfway. So you take 18 divided by 2, and you get 9. All right. Continuing along, number 7 is another one of those problems where $65 per day, $6 for each delivery. The question is how many deliveries? Let's let D equal deliveries. And this is another number's going to go with D. Then an X. Technically, this is not how many deliveries must he make. The total is 143. So $6 for each delivery. So the 6 goes with the D. $65 per day. 65 goes here. Okay. And when you solve this equation, you should get, and I mean, you can do the steps. You get 13. What is the length of the border? The length of the border is circumference. So circumference is equal to pi times d. The radius is 5, which means the diameter is 10. You plug 10 in. Remember, you write the formula. You plug the number in, and you use a calculator. B. And that is not the bell to leave class. All right, number 9. What is the perimeter of the rectangle? I really like drawing pictures here. Okay, the length is 14. The width is 18. Label 14 here, label 18 there. Add them all up, and you should get 64. If you, and also as you're working, pause if I'm going too fast. So that's always, I don't want this video to be 10 minutes long, so. All right, moving right along. Number 10, dimensions of the wall is shown below. What is the area of the wall? Area of a rectangle is the same as a parallelogram, is base times height. So we write the formula down. We plug in the numbers, 30 times 17.5, and we multiply. Should be choice B. I think. Let me just do that again. 30 times... nope. Sorry, my mistake. C. Number 11. A circle has a diameter. What is the area of the circle? Area of a circle. Write the formula down. Pi r squared. All right, here's a picture. Once again, we're given the diameter of 20 centimeters. So that's all the way. But in the formula, I need the radius. And the radius would be 10. So then 10 goes here. So we have pi 10 squared. Right. And you just put it in the calculator. Pi times 10. Hit the x squared button. And we get 314 to the nearest hundredth. So, I mean, I'm not really going to take off for rounding, so I'm not too concerned. But this would be 314.16 if we go 2 places. All right, so I think that just leaves us with a couple more. We're almost done. Here's another equation problem. Write an equation. So the equations are the number. Okay, and I'm going to let m equal minutes, which is what they're using, m to represent minutes. So you're going to have a number that goes with the m plus an additional amount is equal to the total. Now the total, Bob's phone bill was 22. So the 22 goes there. 5 cents per minute, so the 0.05 goes there. The 10 goes there. All right, so then solving it, subtract 10. We get, I'm just going to, down here, 0.05 m equals 12 divide 0.05, and you get 240, which you would put down here, 240 minutes. And no, that's still not the bell to leave class. Right. And the last couple of problems, these videos usually take a little bit longer, generally speaking. Hit the focus to get back to here. All right. How far back can he build his fence in his back lawn if he uses all 350 feet? Thomas wants to build a fence in his back lawn for his dog to run. He can only afford to buy 300 feet of fencing. The width of his lawn is 70 feet. How far back can he build his fence? Can he build his fence in his back lawn if he uses all 350 feet? Well, we put an X over here, put a 70 there. The perimeter is 350. So add the two x's together, we get 2x plus, add the two 70s together, which is 140, so it's 70 plus 70. And you set that equal to 350. And then you can solve this equation. Subtract 140, divide by 2, so I'm just going to do it because I've already modeled enough of these where, and I get 105 feet back. All right, and then finally, the diameter of Mercury, the diameter of Earth, what is the difference in their circumferences? So we're doing circumference, C equals pi d. But we have Mercury and we have Earth, so we really have to do this twice. Right. So I'm going to draw a line down here. So we have to find the circumference of Mercury and the circumference of Earth. So here, you're given the diameter, so all you have to do is go pi 3032. Right, so you put that in your calculator. And we're just going to round it to the nearest, I don't even care about the tenth. We'll just go whole numbers. So we got 9,525 is the circumference of Mercury. Right? Circumference of Earth, now this goes here. We get pi 7918. Put that into a calculator. And we get 24 875. All right, now the key is this difference. Okay, so then the last thing is to take and subtract the two, 9,525. Probably the hardest problem that would be on this entire test coming up. And you get 15350. Right? So, in conclusion, this is the answer key, and this is Mr. Sims signing off.